MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man.
Good. Now look, right now, based on what we saw in Summer League, I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't.
Let's meet the visiting Houston Rockets. Martin Jr.
Tip-off coming.
Thank you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Well, the fans were a bit brutal when MP was selected, Grant.
You know, BA, fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole nother level when MP was selected.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Kaminsky, right side. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. The 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Pass to Christopher. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got his second basket on the night.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Here's a Kongwu. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
MP against Green. Pass to Tate. Here's Christopher. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 20 seconds left in the first. Blocked! And here is Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard it.
And he can't hit the second. Porter, and don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the... Going with a whole new group out there. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
So the Houston 5 right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Aparon Sengun out there with Frank Kaminsky.
When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
Garuba's checked in for Sengun. Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker, B.A. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Porter against MP. An open look for Porter. The Rockets with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
MP, the pass to Collins. Good on the shot. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Green against Bogdanovich. Pass to Porter. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Garuba, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
MP, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter. Here's Garuba, and that comes off the assist by Green.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Going into the league, KPJ was thought of as a 2 or maybe even a 3, but he's made it clear he sees himself as a point guard.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks.
Your Hawks, 49. The Rockets, 47.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Johnson is out there with a Kongwu. Then it's MP, then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this was a great showing for them in the first of 2 games in the season series, stealing a 1-0 lead against the Rockets.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Christopher. Knocked away.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's MP. They grab their own miss. Off with the layup. And here's Houston. Pass to Christopher. Over Holiday. And it's Washington missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Tate's shot is off. MP drives in. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill,
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight. Let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. You know, man, I played this game to win. So if it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there, too, so
I
congrats
was.
again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season. There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, you know, and with the season only just starting, you know, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. You know, my parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly, you know. But as far as, you know, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. You know, that's just a natural part of sports. You know, first you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GM.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work, on and off the court, so whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the
That's
starters.
flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpem.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man.
With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad option.
We'll go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hunter. And MP subbed in for DeJounte Murray. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Bol comes in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Fultz. Wagner is out there with Bol. Then it's Anthony, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. It's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
MP finds Bay. To the middle, here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Cole Anthony.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Atlanta again missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy.
He dishes it to Fultz. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw, no good.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Bol, the pass to Isaac. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bol. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Lets it go from 11. Whistle blow. That definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they going shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things for the future.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Now here's Bol. He's guarded by Johnson. Bol kicks to Anthony. Some nice ball. Pulls it from 20. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Orlando leading. he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on A.J. Griffin.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Johnson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise. And all quarter long, it's been the same story.
Big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
The Magic shooting 45% for the field early. Anthony on the wing. Johnson with the block. Here's Griffin. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lot. Completely new group on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Bol comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Griffin. Then it's MP. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Okongwu dishes to MP, and the basket is good. MP's got 7 points. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Bey passes to MP. That one off the back iron and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Isaac up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Hawks trail by 21. Okongwu kicks to MP. It's stolen by Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely. Shot up two there.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Isaac finds Wagner. Fultz looking around. 5 to shoot. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence, and I also like his shot selection.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Over MP. And too long on the shot. The Hawks trail by 21. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Fultz. He can't get that one to fall. Isaac with some nice D. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Fultz against MP. Here's Griffin. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Fultz. The shot's good. Fultz has got 19 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Kept alive. Here's Okongwu. Nice work on the board. Staying off with the basket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Fultz. Out there trying to get open.
I tell you, Fultz can turn it up on you quickly. Phenomenal at going into overdrive and scoring at an efficient rate.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one drops for him. 9 points for MP.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Fultz. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Outside Griffin. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second.
It's on Markelle Fultz. For Atlanta, they have been half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional.
Substitution on the court.
Bays checked in for Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And MP subbed in for Young. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Cole comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac out there at Bowl. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Fultz at the point. MP with it. Isaac picks him up. MP dishes to Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Magic leading by 11.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Outside Anthony. And it's Orlando with another. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
MP, no good. The Magic have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Again, the miss by Anthony.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
MP passes to Bay, and here is Murray. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Griffin's checked in for DeJounte Murray. The Magic also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Bull. Lock at 6. Here's Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
MP finds Griffin. Back to MP. Great pass to set up the lay-in. MP's got 12.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Back to Fultz. This is to Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes that continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No, I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser. Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent. Usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
She's supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Stay focused on your workout.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
We got this. Don't worry.
Get to your spot. Hey.
Give me that. Put it back. Put it back.
Hey, yo, go here. And that's a foul.
Shot. Get it.
Again.
I got you quiet real quick.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. I want to score earlier in transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
He can ball, huh?
Yes, sir.
Started, man. Let's get started.
We're here. What's the big? We're here.
What's the roll? Switch! Shot! I got you out! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Shot, shot, shot.
Who's got ball?
Screen, 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 screen.
Now we're rolling. Watch the pick! Screen coming! Hey, watch the pick! Screen coming!
Focus, focus. Pick him in. Pick coming. Oh, hit it, baby. Trifecta, baby.
Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Right there.
Watch out!
He's all day, baby.
One more.
That's all day, baby. He's all day, baby.
Keep it going.
Three of them, baby.
Let's go.
He's all day, baby. We've been ready. We're waiting your team. Three of them, baby. Oh, you done? You done.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Just like that.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Get ready for sleep.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Y'all ready to lose?
Ball up.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails. Everyone?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? if I'm my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. And that's just giving everything that I got to this game. Not only to the team, but to this city, man. It's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. So I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're gonna be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build your house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so. No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP.
What?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure.
Some players are fast starters. Others start slow. All right, Brett, which one were you?
Man, BA, I loved being ready, tip-top shape, and
Group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And MP is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Martin comes in for Hayward. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for Ball. On the court for Charlotte, they've got Cody Martin. Smith out there with Kelly Oubre. And then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Now here's Martin. Outside Oubre. Pass to Smith. Martin outside. Now Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Smith. The rebound by the Hawks. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
I mean, it looked like that game was over, but they finally kicked it into gear in the fourth. A tremendous comeback.
MP no good. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Martin with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Oubre uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Well, going up inside, Oubre with a nice rhythm touch there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Martin against Bogdanovich. MP against Oubre. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in, and of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons, but with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Now, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is a really interesting career path for Dennis Smith Jr. The 10th pick, but he's played for 4 different teams during his first 5 seasons in the league.
Dennis Smith Jr. moving around a lot as a young player. Brett, how hard is that?
Well, the inconsistent play coming with some of that consistent movement for Dennis Smith Jr. And the hopes is that there is a team that just allows him to settle in and be the best version of himself.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Martin, the pass to Smith. Oubre against Bay. On the attack, Oubre. That one no good. Good D by MP. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Outside Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Hornets with a lead. Smith finds Oubre. Back to Smith. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way. On the wing, MP, covered by Smith. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. The Hornets shooting around 40% early on here. Martin outside. Pass to Washington. Smith outside. Back to Washington. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
That shot is off, and Atlanta will come the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Smith passes to Williams. They get it back. Back to Smith. And there's a 3-second violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Bay. The Hawks shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. And stolen by Williams. They're running. Griffin against Martin. Outside Oubre. Pass to Smith. Washington left side. An open look for Smith. Again the miss by the Hornets. Tie game in Atlanta. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
The visiting team, 21. Let's hear it for your ATL.
And this has been a fairly close. Going with a whole new group out there. The Hornets making a switch here. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's MP in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Martin. Pass to Oubre. 4 on the clock. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Hunter finds MP. Shot from 12. And that one is hammered home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
They get it again. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 points.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, get your feelings hurt.
To the middle, Okongwu. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Down low, here's Smith. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
Inside, here's Okongwu. And again, it's Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Martin against Hunter. Martin outside. Williams in the post. Okongwu on him. Here's Martin. He's off on that one. Hunter with some nice D. Bay passes to MP. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Martin. To the inside. Here's Williams. Rebound Atlanta. In transition. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter with the ball. MP outside. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And it's the Hornets on the break.
Just attacking the basket right there. Smith Jr. goes up strong every time he gets in there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Williams, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far. Here's MP. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
That wasn't easy. Dennis Smith Jr. with a high degree of difficulty on that one.
MP with it. Oubre picks him up. Back to MP. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich against Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
He misses the free throw. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Washington's shot is good. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Oubre. Pass to Williams. Fade away. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Bay. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Charlotte trailing. Ooh, poked away. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter passes to MP. Outside Hunter. On the wing, MP. Hornets with the rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And so it's Atlanta.
The away team, 43.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Washington. Ball outside. Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Now Washington. To the paint. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Washington. Washington's got 4 assists in the game. And so in the game for the Hornets. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Washington out there with Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now...
Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Rozier outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Johnson passes to MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Hayward. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Trae Young.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The kick out to Johnson. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. No good from 11 feet. Here's Smith. The shot that time not on target. Good D by MP. Bouknight with a rebound. Smith outside. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson.